Greetings, my name is Kerry and welcome back to my channel. Today it's very exciting. This is my Booktube anniversary, or Booktube-iversary if you like. So it's very exciting. I've been on Booktube for a year and posted countless videos in that time. I don't even actually know how many there are. It's just been really lovely first year on Booktube. I've gotten to know quite a few people. I'm getting a bit better at networking and getting stuck into the community, which is one thing I've actually been surprised at. It was more difficult than I expected it to be, and that's just because I'm not very good at networking. I think it's tradition to film the Not a Booktube Newbie tag on your anniversary. So I'm going to go through the questions, and then at the end of the video I'm going to be announcing the giveaway and explaining how you can enter my giveaway and what the prize is going to be. So you're going to have to stick around to the end, but I'll try and keep it brief. Without further ado, let's get on with the questions. So question number one is, how old is your channel? It is 1 year old today, hopefully, because I'm hoping to post this on the actual Booktube anniversary. So it's give or take a few days depending on how much time I have for editing between filming and then. And question two, what are your favourite videos to make? I really enjoy making wrap-ups. They are probably the ones I find most straightforward to film because I generally have the books there, it's quite recent to remember, and I enjoy sort of totting up my stats and talking through just a brief review of each book that I've read in that month. I do also like going into deeper reviews, and I want to try and start to do more of them. That's sort of one of my goals moving forward, is to review more books on this channel. I know that they're not as popular for people to watch, but I really enjoy watching them and I really enjoy making them, so that's one thing that I'm intending to do going forward. Question three is, what is one piece of advice you would give to someone wanting to join Booktube? I mean, I think this is a fairly common answer, but just go for it, give it a try, be brave, be bold, get yourself out there and actually learn from my mistakes and network more. Comment on people's videos, have discussions with them on Twitter, just try and get stuck in as much as you can into the community, and I'm sure you'll find that your channel grows much faster than mine did. Question four, since joining Booktube, have you run into any unforeseen challenges? Yes. You may remember if you watched any of my Christmas reading vlogs, which you probably didn't because they were long and probably a bit boring, but I've been having a lot of issues with my laptop. I had a MacBook Pro, it was coming up for about 6 years old, and it was just always constantly running really slowly. I was having trouble with uploading because my internet is surprisingly bad. It's just really technical issues that have been quite difficult to overcome, but I have got a new laptop now, flashed out, and treated myself to a new MacBook Air with a little bit of help, a little bit of a loan from my parents, because I just got to the point where I was so frustrated with the old one. So I'm hoping that editing will be a much quicker process now. I have figured out a trick to get around the problems with uploading, so I'm hoping that it'll be a much smoother process going forward, which if it is, it might mean that I can get back to uploading a couple of times a week rather than just once a week, because if iMovie is going to be working better on my new Mac, then I'll be able to edit much more efficiently, hopefully. Question number five is, what is your favourite book or series you have read because of Booktube? This was actually quite easy, this one came to me quite quickly, and it's the Strange the Dreamer series by Laini Taylor. So that's Strange the Dreamer and Muse of Nightmares. I picked up Strange the Dreamer for a read-along that took place last autumn, and I wouldn't have picked it up otherwise, but I'd heard a lot of people talking about it on Booktube and how much they enjoyed it, so I read it and I loved it. I loved her writing style. I then went on to read the first of the Daughter and Smoke and Bone trilogy, which I haven't actually finished yet, but I need to get onto, but I immediately pre-ordered Muse of Nightmares, which was due out fairly soon afterwards, and I read that pretty much straight away, and I'd been in a really bad reading slump when I read that, and it just pulled me out of it. It was such a beautiful book. Laini Taylor's now an author author for me. I will read pretty much anything she writes. Saying that, I haven't finished that other trilogy and I really need to, but I just fell in love with her writing style, and I really love that series, and I wouldn't have picked them up if it weren't for Booktube, so I'm really grateful for that. Question six is, overall, what is your favourite aspect about Booktube? For me, there's two things. One of them is getting to express myself creatively. I really enjoy making the videos, I enjoy filming them and editing less so, but I do enjoy editing them, and then I enjoy having responses from people and getting to know people, chatting to people in the comments, chatting to people on Twitter, and sort of starting to get to know people a little bit. Yeah, so it's just meeting like-minded people and having a space to talk about books where I don't get sort of judged for it, because I don't have a lot of friends that read a lot, or certainly not that read as much as I do, so it is really nice to just have somewhere I can come and just talk about books that I love. Question 7 is give at least one Booktube newbie a shout out. So I'm going to shout out 2 people who I've met recently on Twitter. There's a few of us that are kind of starting to plan a little readathon, so hopefully I'll be bringing you more news about that at some point in the future. But 2 of the people I'm talking to are fairly new to Booktube, and so I'd really love to shout them out. So one is Books for Sarah. She's been on Booktube for a couple of months now. I've watched a couple of her videos and she just has a really lovely tone of voice and a really lovely way of talking about things about books and everything, and so go and give her all the love. And the other one is Caitlin from Chapter 2. So this is a new channel that she's just started, so she redid the Booktube newbie tag, so I think that counts. She did have another channel before, but she sort of relaunched and is starting from scratch, so she doesn't have many subscribers at the moment, but she's really lovely and her video is really good. And yeah, they're just both really great ladies that I'd love to see their channels grow. I'll link down to their channels in the description box. Go and check them out, go and support them because they're really lovely. And then the last question is to tag people, but because I'm doing this as like my anniversary tag, and I think that's a lot when a lot of people do it, I don't want to like tag people and say, oh, you're not a newbie, where they might still consider themselves a newbie, if that makes sense. So I'd just say if you are not a Booktube newbie and you want to do this tag, you can say that I tagged you, or if it's coming up to your anniversary, then if you weren't sure about what to do, then try doing this tag. So that's it for the questions. I said I was going to race through them, and I have. I'm working on making my videos a bit shorter so that there's less time to edit them as well. Anyway, so now on to the bit that I'm sure you're all waiting for, which is the giveaway. So because it is my Booktube anniversary, I thought it'd be really lovely to mark the occasion by doing a giveaway. The giveaway is going to be open for 2 weeks from today, from the posting date. So I'll put the date it closes and I'll put all the information in the description box below so you can check that out. The prize is up to £15 on a book of your choice from either Wordery or Book Depository. So this giveaway is open to any country where those companies ship to. To enter the giveaway, you need to subscribe to my channel and you need to comment down below with a choice of a couple of books that are at the top of your wish list so that I can pick one to send to you as your prize. You also have to be willing to give me your address, and we'll figure out a way for you to do that if you are the winner. Also, if you're under 18, you'll need to have permission to give me your address obviously as well, because otherwise it's a bit weird. So those are the rules. I will also say that if I hit 200 subscribers by the closing date of the giveaway, then I will pick 2 winners, because that was my goal. Well, I think my goal was actually probably 300 subscribers by my anniversary, but we were never going to get that really. So I was hoping to hit 200 subscribers by my anniversary. On the day of filming, which is 3 days before the anniversary, I'm on 174, so I'm probably not going to get there by the 3rd of July, which is my anniversary. But if we do hit it within the next 2 weeks, I'll pick a second winner. So spread the word. There's a giveaway with potentially 2 winners for anyone who's subscribed to my channel. So that's it. Thank you so much for everyone that supported me in this first year on Booktube. I really do appreciate it. And everyone that's commented, everyone that's liked my videos, everyone that's subscribed. It really means the world to me that people care about what I have to say. And here's to the next year, and hopefully I'll see a bit more growth. I'll start to find a bit more my audience. Thank you to everyone that watches these videos as well and interacts with them. I really do appreciate everyone that has helped my first year on Booktube be what it has been, and I'm really hopeful for the future that I'll get to know more people and get more stuck into the community. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye!